All right, so let's go into the WatchOS 8. WatchOS 8. Okay, so we're going to go over the home feature. The home and wallet feature actually kind of coincides with each other, but also it does go with the iOS 15 for your iPhones, because you can use both devices for this feature. But essentially for the home, if you have the what is it, like the unlock, like, you know, some people have the automatic unlocking feature and the built-in camera and everything like that on their home door. So now with this feature, you can actually just put your iWatch or your iPhone close to or near the vicinity of your door, and it'll unlock it. So you don't really need to pull out your keys, you know.
That's pretty cool.
So that is pretty cool. However, I do hope that there is a manual way of overriding this, because if your watch is dead or your phone is dead or you lost both or both of them is broken, then that's going to be a little bit of an issue. So I hope there's a manual override. Man. But yeah.
You just break the window.
Yeah.
That's your manual override.
Yeah, exactly. And also with that, if you do have a camera installed, then you can visually see who is at your front door. And also you can tell when there's a package that was delivered to you through your iWatch and your iPhone. So that's pretty cool.
Now, I wonder which accessories are supported for that, because I don't know if they all do that.
Yeah, so right now on their website, they have the Logitech one. So maybe they have a deal with them. So yeah, I guess Logitech is pretty reputable, right? Keyboards and everything, webcams back in the day. So that's pretty cool. And then with the wallet feature, it's pretty much kind of similar in a sense where some of the major hotel groups, those management companies, they've actually have contracted with Apple to be able to send you your room key to your wallet, which can be accessed by your Apple Watch and your phone. And before you can even get your room, they send you the key. So you don't need to wait for your key. You don't need to go to the front reception to pick up your key either. They send it to you while you're out having your coffee. They're making your room, and you come back, beep, right at the door of your hotel room, unlocks. Don't need a card key anymore. And that's, you know, I guess their way of phasing out some of the card key functions. But not everyone's going to have this feature, because not everyone's going to have an Apple product. So we'll see if Android picks up on that. But yeah.
That's pretty cool. I'm also seeing here you can actually do family sharing with your key too, with family and friends.
Yes.
That's cool.
So I think I was like, wow, that's pretty awesome. But yeah, that's pretty much your... Sorry?
You can put your select states can have your own driver's license too.
Oh, yes. So that was another thing I wanted to mention as well. Thank you for reminding me. So that driver's license thing, right now, TSA in some of the states right now, at the airports, when they ask you for your ID, you can just pop up your phone, and then it's going to basically give you a prompt to say that these are going to be the information that the TSA is going to access from your ID. And then you just press accept, and then it'll just send it straight through there. You just walk through security, and that's it. Pretty much done. So I think that's pretty awesome. Really quick. I hope that speeds up, the check-in process. But let's move on to the next feature, which is mindfulness. Now, obviously, mental health has been a huge thing with 2020, the pandemic. It still is. And I never really use the Breathe app too much. You do, I think, right?
Sometimes, yeah.
Yeah, sometimes. Okay, so what do you think of this whole mindfulness part and how Apple is focusing so much on the mental health aspect?
Well, I think 2020 and 2021 really showed how important mental health is. And especially being locked inside, like it really starts messing with your mind. So I think the biggest thing that these companies are seeing is learning how to breathe properly is like the biggest step in, being able to control your mind in a better state of mind. So that's why it's such a small thing to quickly stop and breathe for a minute, and you just do these breathing exercises. And you know what? I've done it. It actually helps quite a bit.
Right.
And I've started using what's it called, Mind or Headspace. Same idea, but it's a little bit more in depth. Where they've got the breathing exercises and stuff, but it's very helpful.
That's good. Yeah, I only used it a couple of times, but it's good. It's like the stand up feature as well, where it like reminds you to stand up every once in a while, which I ignore most of the time. But also, mental health is important. It is truly, truly important. And just to go over real quick, the sleep feature. It's a really cool feature to have, I think, sleep feature, but I just don't know how many people actually wear their watch to sleep. So that's kind of where I come with that.
I'll wear it if it's got if the battery's not low. Or if I forget.
That's the other thing, right? It's not like a normal watch where the battery lasts like 3 years. So, and real quick, I wanted to go over the health aspect, and this includes like working out and stuff like that. But in overall, the whole feature of this ecosystem where you can actually track some of your family's health, so like if you have your kids or your grandparents and you just want to, you don't live right by them, but you also want to keep, track of their health. But this also tells you they have to be wearing the watch. They have to be having the phone with you. So like if they don't wear it, then that's an issue. But if they do, and if you can get them to wear the watch, then you can track their health. If they have like some, they're not breathing regularly or stuff like that, heartbeat, you can monitor that. And also just one quick feature I wanted to go over is the fact that you can actually use some of the data and send it straight to your family doctor, or any doctor for that matter. If they have the software for it, then they can get your medical history of your breathing, your heartbeat, everything that it can record onto the health app. You can send it straight to your doctor. So I think that's pretty cool. You don't have to do any of the explanation because some people don't remember certain things, but the app does. And you can just send that information straight to your doctor. So I think that's pretty cool. Do you have anything else on the health portion? Actually, you've been using the fitness app.
I'm using the fitness app, yeah, but there was no real crazy change with the exception of they're adding, was it Tai Chi? And there was one more thing they were adding. I can't remember now.
Was it Pilates?
Pilates, yeah, I think it was.
Something like that? I forgot what it was.
In the health record, though, they're also adding immunization records. So like the COVID-19 vaccine. And the new feature that they're talking about is your walking steadiness. So
right.
you can measure, how your walking is doing. If you start to notice anything's starting to feel off, I think that's pretty useful.
Yeah, and that's another thing that you can keep track with your family members is like, the fall percent or the likelihood to fall. And that'd be pretty interesting to see. Like, I want to see some real world cases of that and to see if it actually works, how accurate it is, and stuff like that. So, but yeah, that's pretty much it for what I need to say about that. How about you? Any last thoughts on this part?
No, I mean, that's pretty much it. I mean, Apple's done a really good job of trying to bring everything into one spot you can quickly look at. You can look at your oxygen levels, your heart rate, fitness activities, everything. It's all brought into one spot, and being able to export that to your doctor, I think is pretty crazy.
Yeah.